Alrighty, SSL Season 2 Conference Championship game. Um, Something borked as far as the audio went, as far as the recording is concerned, so I'm going to have to do, voiceover. Stuff happens, what can you do? But anyway, regular season I finished 14 and 2. Cardinals finished 13 and 3. Season 1 I went 13 and 3 and lost in the divisional round. This season I make it to the conference championship game, so we'll see if we can get to the Super Bowl. So let's go. Anyway, the Cardinals are usured by league regular Zach, aka Beast Mode for MVP on Twitter. I'm just kind of here setting up my coach settings. The only thing I really do is set up my option settings for when people run zone read. Everything else I leave pretty much as is. I'm going to start out in some nickel over G, and we're going to be playing cover 6 trap, so we're going to have quarters on the weak side, cover 2 on the strong, and this is going to be my fault here for using the 3-rec. If I'm on a vertical hook, I probably see it. But a couple things wrong happened here. One, the quarter flat allowed a free release in the middle of the field, which is a kiss of death on a post route in quarters coverage against a quarters coverage safety. No obstruction there, no pass rush, so one play touchdown. Straight quarters beater, nothing you can do about it when you have a clean release like that with a screamer receiver running out of safety. And then the second play of the game, I run an RPO and I get the dreaded initial step inside by the defender and he's able to cut back outside, which happens every now and then. I don't make that mistake very often, but occasionally you're going to do that. You have to really make sure that he commits to the read the way A-Dub had the RPO programmed in this game. You have overhangs crashing in and whatnot. That was their way of getting RPOs to quote-unquote work this year. I mean, in the real world, a defender takes a false step or is left flat-footed like that. There's no way he recovers. In Madden, not so much. So I managed to get on the board on my next drive, so it's 14-7. Get called for pass interference going for a swan attempt. Free release down the seam. That's just a horrible job in every possible way on that route. And DJ Shark spec catches over Adoree Jackson. And that's really going to be the story of this game as it develops. 21-7 down, so going to go into spread to run mode, which is really how this offense that I have is pretty much built. It's a spread, zone read, inside zone, RPO based offense. And Peyton Barber's hurt, so Ronald Jones has to carry the bulk of the freight here. Don't have my thunder and lightning tandem, just the lightning part, and Ronald Jones is holding up pretty well so far. And this play right here is just psychotic. Just a simple dump down and nobody tackles him. I mean, jeez. And that's one of the things that they need to clean up about the game. There's too much leaky yardage as far as interaction on collisions. I mean, hit somebody. Good Lord. Then we hit Goblin on the square end, so 21-14. Just got to bear down now. Little angle route out of the backfield. Now watch Devin White on your left in this play. Devin White almost plays like a user. He chases that down all the way across on his own. That is crazy. He's got abilities now, so he's a Superman. And that's another thing. I mean, players are just with abilities that are springing up all over the place in CFM now. It's insane. Goes for it on fourth down, and we use Devin White there and shoot in. He's so fast, so athletic. It's just insane. So 21-14. Ronald Jones in the flat, and no one's near him. Tack on some 15 yards for a late hit penalty. A little RPO action with O.J. Howard. So after a pretty shaky beginning, we have the opportunity to tie the game up, and we do. So 21-21, all square. And again, I mean, I got to have my guys win some knockouts here. I mean, they can't lose them all. There he hits a hole in the cover 2. Safety never gets off the numbers. So he's right back in business. And the great Andy Isabella climbs up over Sean Murphy Bunting. So I'm losing every one-on-one 50-50 ball. All of them. Then I get sacked here, so that ain't good. So toward the end of the half, gonna be playing some press man. I'm jamming the hell out of tight end by myself. And again, I mean, Andy Isabella, he's 5'8". Both my corners are 5'10", 5'11", and above. They both have, one has 88 jumping, the other has 90, and they both have really good coverage stats, and they're losing contested catches to DJ Chark and Andy Isabella. I mean, what can I do? So I'm down 35-21. Got to keep on scoring. Run a little fade smash there, hit the hitch. You know, there's no such thing as a 14-point possession, so I just got to take it one play at a time and just execute. And I'm moving the ball, as you can see. I mean, just got to execute, score, and find a way to get stops. Get sacked there, which doesn't help me out very much at all. So we have to punt, and if you're showing a punt return, something bad is happening for somebody. I try to go for a conservative tackle, but I end up diving into my own guy, and there you go. That's going to spring Andy Isabella for the punt return TD, and the game is effectively over at this point. Not effectively, it is over. 42-21 with a quarter and a half to play, 8-minute quarters. I'm not winning the game, so whatever happens here is pretty much, you know, immaterial, but we're going to keep on trying. I mean, you can't just lay down. You got to play to the end. So just going to try to execute and try to get some points. What else can I do? Articulating the ball down the field. Ronald Jones having a good day. Again, I wish I had the tandem, but alas, injuries happen. And there we get a sack fumble, recovered, run back. And he almost runs it back, but some sanity prevails, and Brashad Perryman tracks him down. So yeah, nothing's going right. And, you know, like I said, at 42-21, the game's just done. So, I mean, what else can you do? You know, I mean, don't really know what else I could have done different. So it's all over but the crying. But again, got game left to play, 8 minutes left. Gotta play it out. So, gotta make the box score look pretty, I suppose. And there, Mike Evans just gets draped on. My goodness. So, little PI there. Hit Ronald Jones there. I should probably start him in Season 3. I mean, he's really explosive. Good throw there. He's really explosive. I mean, the way my offense is based off of, I need that home run hitter. You know, I got to have a guy there who, when he gets to the second level, is a threat to take it to the house after he makes a guy miss. And, you know, Jones has that breakaway speed. And, well, when it's not your day, it's not your day. I go for the user swat, miss, and another TD. So, you know, the beat goes on. That was the story of the game. Every downfield throw was completed. And you're just not going to win a game if that's going to happen. And here I just, you know, fall asleep, you know, strafing. But, you know, whatever. Again, this is just all window dressing at this point. The game has been long since over. Just want the thing to end at this point. And that's another thing. My offensive line just failed me big time in pass protection. My offensive line has played really good all season long. And this game, they just, you know, fell apart pass pro-wise. And that's going to be that. So that is how Season 2 ends, with a loss in the conference championship game. So time to regroup in the off season and get ready for Season 3. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.